Yes, sir. We live, boys. Oh, we live. We live. We live. We live. That is a fire ass fucking remix, though. Fire ass remix. If y'all want to know, though, the guy that did this music stole he stole art from somebody. I'm looking in the comments. Yeah, Dalius, I think it was. Yeah, whoever did this shit, credit that nigga his art. Come on, bro, that's fucked up. But this remix is fucking fire. Jesus. But that's the theme. If y'all want to go check that out, because y'all know I be giving y'all the hard ass fucking music. But we live, bro. We live. This better be worth it. What you talking about, Feather Guardian? This man talking about something. This better be worth it. Like you got something better to do. What you got better to do, nigga? You watching that Knuckles TV show? That's not out yet. Is that what you got better to do, bruh? Yeah. Better have tuned into the stream. Maybe when this comes out, you'll have something better to do. But until then, you stuck here watching me roast these haters, bruh. God damn it. What's good, Marvin? Nate Zilla. Oh yeah, music goes hard. Man of the hour is finally here. What's up? Oh yeah. What's good with you, man? What's good with you? How you doing? I'm so happy to see you again. Oh yeah, congrats on getting 2K. Appreciate that, my boy. Appreciate it. But yes, 3 more people have unfortunately stepped up to the challenge of trying, and that's the thing, we're still on this Peter is nerfed bullshit. We still on this, and that's the thing. This video was literally made a week ago, so it's recent. So it's like, we still on this. Spider-Man 2 was better without wokeism 7 days ago. 2 weeks ago. Like, dog. Like, somebody in my comments is saying, people are still whining about Spider-Man 2? I'm like, yes. Like, y'all don't understand how crazy some of these people are, bro. I was up, but y'all want to know before this shit, what I was doing before this shit? I was up, drinking my Gatorade. I was watching Solo Leveling. And then I realized, oh, fuck. I gotta fucking stream and do this shit. If y'all haven't seen Solo Leveling, y'all better check that fucking anime out. Because I am reviewing that, so. How did you even know about the show? Knuckles? They released the trailer. You didn't see it? Yeah, Knuckles, they released the TV show. Or they released the trailer. You didn't see it? What you mean, how do you know? What are you talking about? Christ. Which brain dead are we going to talk? Oh, you already see. Apparently some dude, people have been telling me to get on this dude for like a while now. Well, maybe not get on him, or like see what his shit's about. And these are some other two. This is why Spider-Man 2 PS5 is so woke. But yeah, as y'all know, I don't really care about viewer count or subscriber count. It could be a channel that's way bigger than me, because I'm a very small channel. Right? I just hit 2,000 subscribers. It could be a channel way bigger than me. It could be a channel smaller than me. You know, I give everybody the same treatment. Everybody. But yeah, thank y'all so much for 2,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it. After this, we might not even... Next stream is probably not going to be a hater stream. I think next stream I want to do... We're probably going to rank the suits or rank Spider-Man movies. Whichever one. I'll put up a poll on YouTube. But yeah. Fuck. God, the game has been out for a while. How is this still a thing? I don't know. I don't know. But somebody's got to get on him, bro. And plus, I enjoy doing it, so it's like, why not? Y'all enjoy seeing me do it. Like, it's so easy to get these dudes, bro. So easy. But let's start this shit. Peter objectively got nerfed in Insomniac Spider-Man 2. Oh, I hope y'all are doing good, by the way. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's nights going? Hope y'all are doing great. Let's get into this shit. Movies first. Wait, hang on. Oh, by the way, donations are open. Super chat's open, but y'all don't have to super chat. Just letting y'all know. Save your money. Maybe for that New Game Plus DLC to come out. Maybe you can buy that. But yeah, let's get into it. Peter objectively got nerfed in Insomniac Spider-Man 2. Movies first, then the suits. Okay. Maybe. I don't care either way. But just know both of those streams are coming up. But let's do this shit. Let's do it. Let's go. Jesus.
Peter got
Badass music.
Now, I know you've heard others say it before, whether it be videos or comments, but I've seen way too many special needs Insomniac copers argue otherwise. So now I figure I'll articulate it in my usual supreme intelligent objective.
Oh yeah, y'all saw that Mega Man 2 trailer that came out? Bro, that shit was so ass. That shit was so ass that fucking, was it DreamWorks? They literally, I think they took down the trailer because of how bad that shit was. That just reminded me. Oh my god, that trailer was so fucking shit.
Fashion, and I'll later reference better Spider-Man media that handles it better. Peter within Insomniac Spider-Man 2 loses every single fight against the main character when he isn't using the symbiote or being assisted by Miles Morales. I said this in my past videos, but Moron still argued, so now I'll list off every single fight.
Alright,
Sandman.
let's go.
Now, I can excuse Spider-Man needing help to take out a giant version of Sandman similar to Spider-Man 3, sorta. And
Okay, so what's the
Spider-Man
problem?
where he doesn't really beat this big version of Sandman. But you know what these two Spider-Men are
I don't
good
get
enough-
what the issue is, because he fought people in the game. He had won his fights, and then he needed help in some of his fights. Isn't that how it always goes? A lot of the times Peter wins alone. Sometimes he needs help to win. I don't get why it's all of a sudden it's an issue when in Spider-Man 2. I mean, we know why it's an issue because Miles is in it. So, of course they got to complain, but let's see what he has to say.
Not to do?
All
They're
right.
good enough Sandman. But you know what these two Spider-Men are good enough not to do? They're good enough not to get folded via zipping right towards Sandman's face to punch him as if it would do anything, only to get knocked down into the sand where Miles has to save him.
Dude, we already went through this.
Folded
Literally.
via zipping right towards
Yeah, he went to go hit, and Sandman reached him first. Like that's all. Like I don't get it. Y'all act like Peter just you would think the way they're criticizing this, like Peter just isn't allowed to get hit whatsoever. Like that's literally all there is to it. He went to go try and land a hit on Sandman. Flint got to him first. He anticipated it and got to him first. Peter was in midair, nowhere for him to go. He got hit. That's all there is to it. This is what I mean when I tell y'all, like, they take all these out of context clips of him just randomly getting hit, and they say, oh, well, Peter got nerfed. Like, bro, we've literally already, this is just an instance where he got hit. That's it. Least I can do for the high level of content you've been putting out. Oh, appreciate it, Killdelicious. Oh, we got a collab, nigga. We got a collab, but appreciate the dono. Appreciate it. Let's keep going. Oh, next Miles Hater stream, is gonna be a collab with this dude.
Sandman's face to punch him as if it would do anything, only to get knocked down into the sand where Miles has to save him. This isn't his first fight with Sandman, by the way. Kraven, who has now become ridiculously overpowered.
No. Even during the fucking fight, Flint was whipping out a shit ton of abilities that Peter had never seen before. He was cloning himself. He was doing like sand cyclones. They were like, whoa, what the fuck? He's never done this before. Again, This is literally because the writers buffed Sandman, probably gave him a bunch of extra ass abilities because there were 2 Spider-Men fighting them. If this was just a regular version of Sandman we've been seeing, Peter probably would have beat him, probably would have taken longer to do it. And that's the case here, but he has more abilities because there's 2 Spider-Men fighting him. That's pretty much what the explanation is.
Sandman, by the way.
And even then, Peter was the one who came up with the plan how to beat him. They both would have died had Peter not come up with that plan. For Miles to absorb the electricity and for them to work together and fry his ass. That was all Peter. Peter did that. I don't know why people are saying he constantly gets his ass beat or he's portrayed as incompetent. No. He's as smart and as competent as he was in the first one.
Who has now become...
They never said that. Fork P.
Ridiculously overpowered.
No. Yes, they did. Did you not play Fork P? Did you not play the game? When they were fighting in the building, Peter was like, Mini Marcos? He's never done this before. Yes, they did. Fork P. They literally said that. Did you play the game? I can show you, actually. Let's go to it. Since they never said that, let's go to it. Sandman fight. Spider-Man 2. Let's go to it. Where is it? Where is it at? I'll show you since they didn't say it. I have ad block on, so this is gonna be a little fucking... Or actually, let me just turn it off. Never said it. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it when they go into the building and Peter starts fighting him? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Sandman literally was doing some new shit. Exactly. Yeah, they literally didn't expect it. I'm trying to find it. Where he gets up. Hang on. Here we go. I found it. Hold up. Mini Marcos.
Do that.
Hasn't seen it before. There it is. Literally shows they weren't expecting it.
That.
He's never done it before.
Set Mr. Airstick down, but not before he barked on my suit.
He's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new friends.
There we go. Hold up. Let's finish it.
He can do that?
Apparently,
He didn't know. Fork P, where are you at? Where are you at, bruh? He just said it. Get your ass out my fucking chat. Get the fuck out my chat, bro. Get the fuck out my chat. Talking about something they never said that. What the fuck? Again, this is coming from somebody who has actually played the game. Look, I can rewind it.
Not before he barked
They
on
didn't
my
know. They didn't know he could do that.
suit.
he's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new
Let's
friends.
run it back.
What the? He can do that?
Didn't know. Fork P, where you at, bruh? Say something. No? Okay then. Shut the fuck up. Spoon on that cope. Exactly. They're all coping, bruh.
In Spider-Man in under a minute. Harry later has to give Spider-Man the symbiote so he doesn't die. He almost died to stupid shit like this, not to mention the dumb predictability.
Get this man out of my chat,
where
bro.
this was all going. People have given some excuses like him not being ready for Kraven's enhanced strength.
Fork P, where you at? You ain't saying nothing. Where you Where you at, bruh? Where you at, bro? Say something.
But even then, some excuses
I'm
like him
confused.
not
I thought they didn't say it.
being ready for Kraven's enhanced strength.
Bruh.
But even then, that shouldn't
this man
mean
out my
you
chat.
instantly die to what's only an enhanced human. Spider-Man has strength that
Wait, what do you mean? What the fuck?
instantly die to what's only an enhanced human.
I'm pretty sure. No, that's what Spider-Man is. That's all Spider-Man is. Both Peter and Miles, they're just enhanced humans. Like, they're not, like, the Spider-Man, they're not gods. They're literally just enhanced humans. Just like Captain America, just like Deadpool. Except Deadpool would probably stand more of a chance because he has a healing factor. But that's literally all they are. They're just enhanced humans. So, spoiler, if Kraven is an enhanced human, he's probably going to struggle. You know, since Peter is an enhanced human. Kraven is an enhanced human too. I know. It's hard to comprehend, I know. But Peter is an enhanced human, so spoiler alert, he's probably going to struggle against enhanced humans. I know.
Spider-Man has.
I know it's hard to take in, but I need you guys to understand that moving forward. Proving his point, Spider-Man is weak. He can't even What is dude talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Strength that can stop trains and enhance speed, so
dude,
maybe
Jacoby
he shouldn't just pathetically die to an above-average human. Spider-Man should have been ready for him to be this tough anyway, since he already knew Kraven killed Scorpion. Scorpion, who's supposed to be a villain.
I mean, even then, there were a bunch of reasons, because Kraven had the edge on him. Like, in this game, he had a shit ton of steroids. He was fucking super strong. Way stronger than he usually is. He was fighting a bunch of soldiers. Because we saw the fight. Actually, hang on. I covered it in one of my shorts, actually. We can go to the fight. Let's go to one of my shorts. Where is it? Because I covered it. Here it is. Kraven stabbed Peter. Look. Kraven's hand was already there. So even then, his spider sense, his reflexes still went to counter it, but Kraven was stronger. He already had the blade in. Spider-Man's trying to pull it. Look, he's trying to pull it. Kraven's like, nope. That's it. Kraven was just strong. Kraven's stronger than Peter. And Miles. He's stronger than both of them. And Miles literally got bodied by Kraven off screen. Like, come on, dude. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Look, fighting the soldiers. Kraven had the edge on him. Blocked it. Yep. Take a look. It's right there. He's surprised. He's like, what the fuck? Kraven was way faster than Peter's senses to detect. Well, kind of, but not exactly. Look, his hand's there. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Human. Spider-Man should have been ready for him to be this tough anyway, since he already knew Kraven killed Scorpion. Scorpion, who's supposed to be a villain that's as strong and as fast as Spider-Man.
It's more like Peter was kind of already preoccupied with danger, and his spider sense warned him of Kraven. Kraven just kind of baited him with the punch, and even with the knife, he still went and tried to push the knife out, but Kraven was just stronger. That's all it was.
Gosh, the scaling of Kraven being this overpowered is just ridiculous. But I already covered it in my last video. But anyway, let's give another better example yet again. Spectacular Spider-Man, where Peter also gets his ass beat in under a minute. Not as ridiculously severe as Kraven, but his ass does get beat. Now, this scene actually makes sense because this is Spider-Man's very first time seeing two.
Oh, and it happened to establish Peter as a threat. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Which justifies Spider-Man's mistake.
Of course, yeah, of course, when going up against a villain like that, yeah, he was gonna get his ass beat. Like, come on, bro. Kraven, the human, no, bro. He was juiced up on some sort of steroid. Like, look at how built he was. Look at how Bro. These people coping, bro. Even when you show them otherwise, even when you show them this shit otherwise, they'll still just, they're just so set on it. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We've already been through this. Like, what?
Spider-Man obviously would.
Oh, actually, let me actually mod. I need another mod. Oh, Kill, you're a mod too. I modded you. Let me see. We can mod Marvin. Marvin's always here. I'll mod him. All right, Marvin, you're a mod now. There we go. Let's finish this. Yeah, get this guy out of here, bro. I literally just debunked both his points, and he's still arguing. Get him out, bro.
Wouldn't expect
Dude's
some
delusional.
corrupt businessman to be this tough, unlike the certain real-life corrupt businessman.
Or actually, you know what? No. Let him stay. Let him stay. Let him stay.
Can't really be named on YouTube. But anyway, despite that loss, Spider-Man later defeats Tombstone near the ending of the show, which is some hella great payoff that shows character progress, as opposed to Kraven, where Spider-Man never beats this guy without the symbiote. We never see Kraven get overpowered by anything except the symbiote, so therefore those shitty shorts have no real proof of Spider-Man being stronger.
But he still almost completely won the fight, though. He almost killed him. Would have killed him if Miles hadn't intervened. Like, what? Bro, they made it very clear in this game that Kraven is much stronger than base Peter is. And even, like, if Peter, I feel like Peter would, I don't know, Peter would definitely need Miles to beat him if he was in base. Because like, it's like I've been telling y'all, all of these villains are way stronger than a base Spider-Man. Even with the fucking Lizard. It was this giant fucking mutated version of the Lizard. Peter was not beating him by himself or without the symbiote. Or without Miles. They both had to work together to stop the Lizard on the dogfight. In the dogfight. I mean, it's just, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
But yeah, speaking of the symbiote, later in the story, Peter fights the Lizard.
Kraven is an experienced hunter that has mastered different types of combat and tactics and was enhanced by a drug. In this one, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, like, Kraven in the comics, he wasn't even really enhanced like that. And he was still able to take on Spider-Man and buried him 6 feet under. Like, but all of a sudden, they made it even more believable in the game. They made it even more believable in the game that Kraven will body him because they juiced his ass up and people still have a problem with it.
And wins this fight.
You can't win with these people, bro. It's not possible.
Of the symbiote. Later in the story, Peter fights the Lizard and wins this fight, but it's with the symbiote, and they make sure that you know he only wins this fight exclusively because of the symbiote when they had the symbiote heal him from a serious fight-ending injury.
Oh yeah. Peter wasn't beating Lizard without the symbiote. Not without the symbiote. Hell no. Wasn't gonna happen. If it was like regular Lizard, probably yeah. But no. They even address it in the game. They even address it in the game. They say he had like fucking mutated and grew to this much bigger version of him. Yeah. He needed the symbiote for that.
The Lizard. As opposed to other media that shows the black suit as something that makes things easier, not something that's a crutch that he absolutely needs. Let's look at an actual good symbiote story.
In the comic, Kraven got enhanced. I know, no, he was enhanced. I'm saying he wasn't enhanced to like this level like in Spider-Man 2. Yeah, he was always a threat to Peter, just he wasn't as enhanced as shown in the game. They made him a lot stronger in the game because there was Peter and Miles. But I am aware in the comics, yeah, he was enhanced in the comics too. Monster Lizard would have one-shot Peter. Yeah. That version of Lizard, yeah, he was not beating him without the symbiote.
Is something that makes things easier, not something that's a crutch that he absolutely needs. Let's look at an actual
No. Actually, hold up. Hang on. Let me see something real quick. Spider-Man 3 Sandman fight. There's the first fight, and then there's the subway fight. Let's go with the first fight. Jesus. Okay, it's not paused, actually. Yeah, he's fighting him. Why is it freezing? Pretty sure ad block is unpaused. That's weird. But look. I'm pretty sure Peter lost this fight with Sandman, right? The first time Peter and Sandman encountered each other, he lost the fight. Look at that. Actually, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Shouldn't Peter have dodged that? Since he had the reflexes and the spider sense, shouldn't he have dodged that? Actually, since we wanna point out and nitpick inconsistencies, since we wanna bring up other movies, hold up. Look, he's looking right at him. Shouldn't Peter have dodged that? No one's saying anything about that. Y'all are pointing out inconsistencies that have always been there, bro. Like, bruh. Look at this shit. Yeah, he lost the fight. Hold up. Yeah, he literally lost. Yeah, he lost the fight. Look, Sandman's up here. He lost. And then Spider-Man 3, the subway fight. Let's go to the subway fight. Bro, why is YouTube moving so slow? My ad block isn't even on. I fucking hate YouTube for that shit, bro. Maybe... Hang on. Let me test something. I hate this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Ad block's moving. I don't know what the fuck this deal is. Yeah. Fought Sandman and almost killed him. Look at that. Or he killed him, pretty much. Or he thought he did. So, he lost to Sandman in the first fight. And then bodied Sandman in the second fight with the symbiote. And then even in the third fight, he would have died against Sandman if it wasn't for Harry. Come on, bro.
Good symbiote story. Spider-Man, A Web of Shadows as a Giga example.
Jesus. Lizard is a dangerous beast to defeat with rapid healing, strength, speed, agility. Yeah. Lizard is already a difficult villain as is. A beefed up, mutated version of Lizard? Yeah, he needed the symbiote. Honestly, these guys are masters of mental gymnastics and moving the goalposts. Exactly. In that fight, Spidey won. Which fight? Which fight are you talking about, Acceleration? The first fight? No, he lost. He lost that fight. And in the second fight, Giant Sandman was about to kill him, and then Harry intervened and blew him up. We can pull it up. If you really want to see it, we can pull it up.
Symbiote story. Spider-Man, A Web of Shadows as a Giga example. S.H.I.E.L.D. has a symbiote device that will kill every symbiote infecting the city without killing any of the hosts.
Yeah, he did win the second fight. The subway fight, yeah, it's because he had the symbiote. That's what I said, right? Isn't that what I said?
This, of course, forces Spider-Man to give up his symbiote as well, so long as you choose a good ending at least. But plot twist, though, as Venom and a bunch of other symbiotes seem to have gotten onto the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier. Spider-Man, like a true Giga Chad, goes off to fight all the symbiotes without the black suit, and even holds his own against a giant Venom symbiote monster. Now that is some Giga shit, but speaking of symbiotes,
Nah. I've played... Even in that fight, though, he had to... Didn't they defeat him? S.H.I.E.L.D. defeated him by using some fucking... It was some fucking weapon they used. Spider-Man needed some... what was it? Hang on. Spider-Man versus Venom. Web of Shadows. They still needed something to beat him, though. Even though he still technically held his own, though. Where was it? Oh, I've seen this fight already. Hang on. Yeah, they had to use the shield cannon to wipe him out. Even though he still technically held his own. Yeah, literally. Hold up. Yeah, they used the fucking cannon. Yeah, literally. Yeah. But everybody's trying to act like Peter is supposed to take all of these guys out with no assistance or no help whatsoever. No. And there are always some situations where Peter is about to die. There's some sort of outside interference that comes in and saves him. Or he uses something to beat him. I don't get why this is so hard for people to understand. Or why all of a sudden it's an issue in Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Symbiote monster.
Again, we know why, but we're not... Everybody in we know why it's a problem now in comparison to before. We know why it's a problem now.
Now that is some Giga shit. But speaking of symbiotes, let's start to get into Insomniac's various Spider-Man...
Oh, not to mention Miles and Martin Lee would have died if Peter hadn't woken up. Because Martin Lee lost his powers. If Peter hadn't swooped in with Anti-Venom, there were so many fucking symbiote soldiers at that scene, yeah, they would have died. No one's paying attention to that, though. Y'all seem to do all the nitpicking with Peter. But now, no one's paying attention to that. Hey, Miles was capable. They almost died if Peter hadn't woken up. All y'all are focusing on the wrong shit. Brock sacrificed himself. Peter didn't really, yeah. And even then, he still needed the cannons to beat him.
And symbiote L's. In a Kraven jail tournament, Miles Morales defeats the murderer of his dad and his new arch nemesis, Mr. Negative. I wish Peter could have beat a villain on his own, but anyway, Miles frees Mr. Negative to go get help, and Peter goes to help Miles, who Kraven has defeated and captured off screen, as can be shown by the hurt state of Miles.
So, it's okay for Miles to lose against Kraven, but when Peter even so much as struggles, or is shown to have a hard time, which he didn't, because he almost killed Kraven with the fucking symbiote, it's a problem. There's so many inconsistencies in y'all arguments, bro. Like, what? Dude. Jesus.
Miles has 1 loss and Peter is at like 5 losses or near-death experiences. But anyway, Peter...
No, you was talking about the first fight? Alright, we've moved past that. He got nerfed in the sense that he lost control over his own thoughts and wishes. What do you mean in regards to the symbiote? Clarify what you mean by that.
Peter fights Kraven and gets the win, but it seems to be portrayed as him only getting the win due to the Black Suit. Black Suit Spider-Man is about to take things too far by killing Kraven, but Miles Morales somehow gets out of his cage in the short time they were fighting despite his hurt state, and stops Spider-Man from killing Kraven. And this starts our boss fight where Symbiote Peter somehow takes a hard L to Miles Morales, even though...
I mean, but this was the whole point, though. That Peter was getting so far, like he was being so corrupted by the symbiote, that he pretty much lost control. And Miles, the Spider-Man that he was mentoring, had to step in and help him come to his senses. That was the whole point. It wasn't to make Peter... I'd say this was one of the best iterations of symbiote Spider-Man that we've gotten. Like, playing as MJ And bro, seeing Peter absolutely go ballistic in that apartment, like that was a fucking horror show. Like he did not, like he damn near became a villain. Damn near. Bro, I'm glad they switched it up at that point. I'm glad they did. It was so cool to see because it was something different. But they didn't make him look like a buffoon or anything. I swear both Spider-Man have a healing factor. I think you also forgot to mention that Kraven studied them and knew all of their weaknesses. Yep. That too.
Oh, he was...
Oh yeah, Kraven did study them. And took out the whole Sinister Six that Peter struggled against. Yeah.
just hurt by Kraven, who he was originally captured by. Peter is amplified by the symbiote, and has just beat Kraven without breaking too much of a sweat. But Miles, who just lost to Kraven, somehow beats Spider-Man, and even outstrengths him in this one-shot here.
Well, at this point in the fight, though, Peter was actually fighting the symbiote during this point, at this point of the fight. And you could see that was the sign that Miles was getting through to him. I don't think it was saying that he was like stronger. He was kind of just able to overpower him in that moment. Like, even with all the extra abilities, Peter has more experience, so they're pretty much equal. But they both overpowered each other at certain points in the fight. Funny how people were so excited about Miles fighting Peter, then got mad about Miles fighting Peter. I was hyped. Like, Miles bossed up and held his own, bro. Like, this fight was so, like, you could really feel the emotion in this fight. Like, Peter was kind of just in agony that he had lost everything trying to save everybody, and Miles had to help him see the light. He's like, yo, this isn't you. I know you could do better. Like, I love this fight. This was better than the Peter versus Otto fight, in my opinion.
This shit ain't happening. I can possibly understand this one-shot Kraven somehow beats Spider-Man, and even
also, y'all be sure to like the stream if y'all enjoy the stream.
Outranks him in this one-shot here. This shit ain't happening. I can possibly understand Miles Morales beating Peter, but Black Suit Peter doesn't math, especially given the circumstances I just explained.
I mean, even then though, he didn't really beat him. First off, he had his bioelectricity powers, which symbiote weakness, and then he had the church bell, symbiote weakness, and he has spider power, super strength, and yeah. So I'd say with all of that, they were pretty much equal. And then you had the point where Miles wasn't really trying to beat Peter. They were both kind of, like, Peter was kind of holding back. He was fighting the symbiote. And Miles was kind of holding back because he didn't want to kill Peter. So the circumstances were equal. Miles got struck. Bro. Yeah. Jesus. Fork P. How many times you gonna argue, bro? I loved everything about the Miles versus Peter boss fight. It was amazing. Yeah. Most people love the Miles versus Peter fight. It's just idiots like this that just kind of have to nitpick and find shit. Like, again, there's nothing wrong with criticizing it. It's just the criticisms are just stupid. Like, not having, like, I'll give you an example of some criticisms. Norman hating the Spider-Man at the end made no fucking sense. That's one. Why wasn't New Game Plus in the game at launch? That's a valid criticism. Some of the shit they did with the MJ missions were a bit strange. Those are some valid criticisms. There were some parts of the game that were rushed at times. Yeah. But this, literally nitpicking and making issues out of shit that's not there? Like, dude.
But anyway,
this is just dumb. Like, this is just stupid.
Miles basically beats him. He convinces Peter to take off the black suit, which I find sort of destroys the whole beauty of how that arc usually plays out. That moment where Peter has an intense moment of self-reflection as he sees how the symbiote and his new ways of doing things are going too far and causing him to lose everyone. Miles Morales going as far as...
we still saw that though in the game. Peter was going crazy with the symbiote and he was pushing away everybody. And then you gotta understand, this is a universe where he's mentoring Miles. So yeah, it would make sense that student and master has a moment of weakness, student comes in. Like it was all based off of Peter's ideals, Peter mentoring Miles, Miles' experience on top of that allowed him to help him. Like, it seems like y'all just kind of want to just see the same shit over and over again. Peter gets the black symbiote. He realizes, oh, what I did was wrong. He loses it on his own, and then Eddie Brock becomes Venom. Like, if they had done it the regular, like, we already knew what was gonna happen. Y'all just want to see the same shit over and over. I'd say this was much different and better, actually. Or not necessarily better, but it's something different or just as good.
These things for him as he beats his ass sort of takes away from that.
And then Miles also had his own game, Lindo, yeah. Literally honing his skills. It's not like all of these, like y'all just wanted Miles to get mopped. Like it seems like y'all just wanted the dude to get his ass kicked, get raked. When he had a whole game showcasing his skills, learning to be his own Spider-Man, and then when it comes to this fight, y'all are saying, oh, well, Peter should have just beat his ass, and he should have realized, no, bruh. Because that would have nullified all the experience Miles had gotten. This makes complete sense, in my opinion. Symbiote Spider-Man Peter was dope as fuck, and Miles bossing up, holding his own was dope as fuck. Like, they're both dope as fuck. Like, why can't we all just accept that? But nope. Since y'all don't want Miles to be Spider-Man, y'all gotta have all these instances because they want to paint him as a fraud, right? Because they don't want Miles to be a legit Spider-Man. So they have to go through all these scenes and nitpick to paint him as like a fraud. Well, they had to nerf Peter to get Miles to where he is. He's not Spider-Man. It's just like, dude, anybody using their brain, they all know, like, dude, you're on some bullshit. You're on bullshit, bro. It gave us something to casuals. All right, 4P. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go, bro, because you just being dumb, bro. You just coping just to cope at this point. You're not even making any logical arguments. Like, you're kind of just saying shit just to say shit. Let's just enjoy it for what it is. Good fucking content. Exactly. Peter actually surpasses formal. Exactly. Otto. Peter almost became like Otto. You even see it when he goes to the Oscorp building when he looked at the fucking thing that Peter and Otto were fighting on. He almost became like his mentor. But it was because Peter himself was actually a good mentor to Miles. See the parallels here? Nope. Let's throw all that out the window to push this Peter was nerfed narrative. Jesus
I mean, like,
Christ.
I could rework it as he beats his ass sort of takes away from that. I mean, like, I could rework it in a way that keeps the essence of Insomniac's spin, but in a better way. Where Black Suit Peter...
Feather Guardian, you know you could have timed him out, right? Or, you're a mod, bro. So is Marvin. Marvin's a mod, too. I need to get people who actually know how to mod.
Peter is winning despite Miles putting up a good fight or holding his own. But then as he's winning, he's despite of Insomniac's spin, but in a better way, where Black Suit Peter is winning despite Miles putting up a good fight or holding his own. But then as he's winning, he's getting close to being too brutal towards Miles, who's one of the most important people to him. He stops.
Like, dude, it seems like y'all just wanted Miles to get his ass beat. I'm just like, bro, y'all, Miles has done nothing to y'all, bro. Y'all want this man Miles to get his ass raped so fucking bad, and I don't know why. And Miles literally got fucking finessed by that fucking construction worker, and he got laid out by Kraven off screen. Sandman chucked him across the city. Like, come on, bro. But y'all, like, you guys are just so hyper focused on Peter for some reason. Like, what?
Changes accordingly and takes off the black suit as he sees the monster he's becoming, a tad bit similar to BVS. But no, the symbiote elves don't stop though. Even when the symbiote is in a jar, Peter brings the symbiote back to Oscorp, but not to give it to Sick Harry, who needs it, but to destroy it due to what it can do. A Sick Harry who can
Whoa. Wait, is he about to say something?
barely walk somehow proceeds to hit the canister, and Spider-Man just loses his superhuman reflexes and just lets it happen. I'm not even going to talk about the 82 ways you could have wrote that better. Just goggle at this amazing Spider-Man footage, which shows how it should have went. Like, the whole symbiote invasion is about to start because Spider-Man couldn't dodge hits from a cripple. But anyway, after Harry becomes Eddie Brock's character, Spidey gets thrown into a bunch of boxes and he's out because Spider-Man...
All that, and that's what you focused on. That's what you're focused on. These people are fucking crazy.
whole
dude.
symbiote invasion is about to start because Spider-Man couldn't dodge hits from a cripple. But anyway, after Harry becomes Eddie Brock's character, Spidey gets thrown into a bunch of boxes and he's out of the fight as Venom goes on a rampage and fights Kraven, who ends up putting up more of a fight than Spider-Man before dying to Venom. This is the first Kraven ever who...
Now, I do feel like they could have done a little bit more with Kraven. Like, maybe give him some, like, actually allow us to play as, maybe either as Kraven hunting down the Sinister Six as sort of like a flashback scene, or we could play as the villains, like, trying to fight Kraven and trying to keep ourselves from getting killed, and then we get killed anyway. That would have been cool. Like, I do feel like they could have done more with Kraven. Yeah. And as cool as it was seeing Venom fucking, and Kraven got what he wanted to, but I do feel like they could have done a little bit more with him. But it doesn't like ruin the game or anything. But they could have done a bit more to expand on Kraven. But he was still cool. He was still cool though.
more of a fight than Spider-Man before dying to Venom. This is the first Kraven ever who didn't lose to a normal Spider-Man. If they kept him around, maybe Insomniac would have had Kraven fight Thanos. They seem to treat Kraven like more of a hero than Spider-Man for some odd reason. But anyway, throughout all the chaos in the city caused by Venom's symbiotes, Venom later shows up at
like maybe actually, I was gonna say maybe give us a fight between Miles and Kraven, but even then it's like we already know Miles would lose, so I don't know.
More of a hero.
Maybe
than
I'm overthinking it.
Spider-Man for some odd reason. But anyway, throughout all the chaos in the city caused by Venom's symbiotes, Venom later shows up at Peter's house.
And we should have gotten Venom free roam. Like, oh, come on, Insomniac. Like, I have to say, like, there are some people who just, like, completely just dick ride Insomniac. I'm like, hey, yo, don't dick ride Insomniac. Like, because I was saying, I had made a community post saying, finally, New Game Plus is in the game. And people were, like, saying, no, like, come on, guys, trust Insomniac. I'm like, hang on. Don't dick ride Insomniac. Like, let's be real. New Game Plus should have been in the game at launch. Like, we roast shills here. Don't shill for Insomniac. Yes, we roast the haters. But is Spider-Man 2? Spider-Man 2 is a great game. But is it a perfect game? No. Not even close. No. I think there were some issues, like the glitches shouldn't have been there. New Game Plus should have been there, like, and then there were some parts of the game that were clearly rushed. But don't be coming in here trying to act like Spider-Man 2 is all this perfect game and whatnot, because it's not. Again, I know that that's not everybody in here, but I want to make that clear. Because the people were trying to, like, justify. I'm like, no. 6 years later, and we still don't have New Game Plus in the fucking game. And even in the Yakuza series, the best innovation in gaming was New Game Plus. And then the Yakuza series, they trying to lock it behind paid DLC. What? And you know there's some people who are going to defend that. Shit, no. Because the dude had said, well, they didn't put New Game Plus at launch in Spider-Man 1 either. Okay, so? You mean to tell me 6 years after the first game? Gaming is supposed to have evolved, right? We should have gotten New Game Plus at launch. Let's be real with ourselves. SM2's third act is pretty mediocre. I wouldn't say it's mediocre. I would say it's just rushed. I still say it was a good third act, but there were some parts of it that I was just like, they could have did that better. And not all games are about perfection. That's true, but let's be real. There are issues with the game. Issues that could have been avoided too, as well. Now, don't be like this dude and just try to make up false narratives where there is none, but there are some issues with the game. But let's keep going.
Spider-Man. Venom launches his large amount of inches at Spider-Man, where MJ reacts faster than Spider-Man and takes a hit for Peter somehow, as Peter gets knocked into a fridge that falls on top of him and pins him. I've seen
MK1's third act was so fuck. MK Mortal Kombat 1's third act. Fuck. Don't even bring that. Don't remind me. Do not fucking remind me. I was gonna make a video, like, cause there were so many fucking issues with MK1's third. Don't remind me, bro. Don't fucking do it. Also, y'all niggas, there's 30 of y'all in here. Y'all niggas better like the fucking stream. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all. Like the damn stream. If you like what you see.
Cucks try to argue the bridge that falls on top of him and pins him. I've seen Cucks try to argue that, oh, it's just 2 seconds he was down for. But no, they make an effort to show him get pinned for around 11 seconds, as could be shown by my timer.
So we're gonna ignore that feat of strength that he literally just had. Yeah, he was like, dude, it was Venom captured MJ.
Shown by my timer.
I don't get why we're looking this hard into shit like this, bro. And so I guess we just gonna overlook that. Had super strength, chucked it into the damn wall. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay.
And beyond the fridge, just look at how this shit is shot. I know you've seen 19-inch memes about it, but it's briefly shot as if Spider-Man is getting cucked as Venom digs down his 2 out of 10 girl. We briefly
I feel like a lot of y'all, when it comes to this shit, I feel like a lot of y'all are just cucks in disguise. Like, y'all, some of y'all are cucks in the closet, and y'all want Peter to get cucked so bad, just so y'all could yell and scream about it. Like, oh my god, look how, like, I know, like, there's memes about it, and it's really funny, but y'all use the word cuck so much that it's just like, y'all seem to want to be, I feel like some of y'all are like actually cucks. Because you would think the amount of times they reference all these scenes and say, oh my god, look, Peter is an actual cuck in the comics when it comes to Zeb Wells, but this? No. Y'all are reaching. Fuck. I can't unsee the West Side Live video. I'm aware of the issues in MK1, and honestly, it depresses me. MK1 has a shit. MK1 is kind of dead right now. Not gonna lie. MK1 is pretty dead. And it will stay dead until we get Homelander. Homelander's gonna be in the game. It'll be alive for like a week or two, and then it'll die again. And then it'll probably stay dead at that point. Because that's the only character most people are waiting for. Yeah, he pretty much is getting cucked regardless. But that's not Miles' fault. Or any of the writers' fault. Well, the writers who were writing Peter. Certainly not the writers for this game. It's just because they kind of just want to keep him the same. Projecting much? Yeah. All these Peter fanboys are just projecting onto Peter himself. Like, they just don't want to admit they're cucks. It's like a dude that, like... it's like a dude that constantly has to, like, affirm himself. Like, hey, I'm not gay, man. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Like, dude, we never said... We didn't even say that. No one even mentioned guys or anything. I'm not gay, man. I'm not gay. Okay. Okay. No one said the word gay. No one said anything. And usually, a lot of the time, the dude's in the closet. That's what that kind of reminds me of here.
19-inch memes about it, but it's briefly shot as if Spider-Man is getting cucked as Venom digs down his 2 out of 10 girl. We briefly can't see what's happening under the table. For all I know, Venom is giving her the rod and infecting her with symbiote bust. Like, gosh, you can pretty much tell the writers at Insomniac really dislike this character. If they really like this character, then why
we didn't need the details. This made it like, bro.
Symbiote bust. Like, gosh, you can pretty much tell the writers at Insomniac clearly dislike this character. If they really like
We didn't need to know the details, bro. We didn't need to know.
Character, then why would they take a guy who stops trains and blocks a punch from Rhino while fighting the Sinister Six, and then trap him under a fridge for 12 seconds as he watches his 2 out of 10 that the devs turned her into get ticked down? Like,
dude, why are we so focused on this? Like, dude, we get it. We get it. You made your point. Let's move on.
Game's fan base, I guess the writers are really into being in the shoes of a cuck. Anyway, after Venom busts a hot symbiote load.
How much y'all want to bet this dude's a tier 3 sub on OnlyFans? How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet, bro? I feel like he is. It's just like, dude.
Into Lord Farquaad of a cuck. Anyway, after Venom busts a hot symbiote load into Lord Farquaad's
hot mouth,
she becomes a complete.
Yeah, this guy's a cuck. Feel like. Yeah, something's going on with you, bro. Ultimate Joker. Something's really going on with you, man. Like, oh, not to mention Spider-Man 3 would have died if Harry hadn't intervened when it came to Sandman and Venom. Peter would have died in that if Harry hadn't intervened. There are tons of instances where Peter gets saved or he's just kind of, I don't know. But we're past that. Whoever said that. Bro is dragging the joke out. Like, dude.
Completely different character known as Scream. and after getting bitched at by her, he loses to Scream in the end cutscene after the boss fight. I had some morons comment on my last video that Peter didn't lose, but that's pretty much objectively wrong. Peter is getting choked out by Scream until Mary Jane decides to let him go, and then MJ yells at Peter for him to do something so that she could release herself. This is a lot.
But Peter was talking her down throughout the entire fight. Did you not play the game? I'm so confused. So you mean to tell me they were just fighting and Mary Jane, who was possessed by Venom, all of a sudden just said, "Hey, let me go, Peter"? No. Peter was talking her down throughout the fight. Kind of like how Miles was talking down Peter throughout his fight when Peter was possessed by a symbiote. It's almost like the game is being consistent. I don't know. Could be just me. I don't know. It's called being I don't know.
Boss. Unlike Web of Shadows, once again, where Spider-Man gets to stay badass and beats a bunch of symbiotes and a black cat that got infected with the symbiote.
Hell yeah, and Peter didn't. And you could argue Peter had even more of a bias because he didn't want to fucking hurt a girlfriend.
Black Cat also gets her original design instead of just an existing character.
I'd say the issue with the Scream fight is that it's a little bit too dragged out. I like the way it's formatted, right? Where it's like, it was more of like an argument between Peter and MJ was kind of letting out all of her frustrations. I like that. I thought that was an interesting change up. MJ being Scream. That was a pretty cool change up. Because no one really cared about the OG Scream. I mean, she was still a character that existed. But making MJ Scream, that was pretty creative. And it showed that they actually cared about the Spider-Man lore. That's just me. I liked it. But I'd say the Scream fight dragged out for a little bit too long. But other than that, I'd say it was fine. Like, they're supposed to be the same. Will these people stop acting like Web of Shadows had a good story? I didn't even finish Web of Shadows, so I'm not gonna say shit. I didn't finish it. I played certain parts of it, but I didn't finish the game.
For no reason. But anyway, beyond a boss fight loss, Peter...
It had a decent story? Oh, I mean, I played some of the story, certain parts of it. I might actually do a playthrough on the channel, like playing through the game proper. Would y'all want to see a Web of Shadows playthrough?
Loses to regular lower tier symbiotes and gets fully infected again, and Miles and Mr. Negative end up having to go into his mind and save him. And then he ends up getting the anti-venom symbiote, which is a symbiote that gives him all the benefits of the regular symbiotes, except he has full control over himself. It also counters and cleanses the regular symbiotes from other people, which sounds great, right? Maybe he won't get folded by Venom anymore. Oh, wait, he's still getting his ass kicked. He's not even holding his own, he's just getting his ass kicked still, and paraded like a ragdoll. Yeah, as said before, the way this is all being presented is making it quite clear that they don't like this character.
Oh, also Anti-Venom was nerfed in this iteration. Like, Kraven was buffed in this iteration. This version of Anti-Venom was nerfed. This version is nowhere near as strong as like the one in the comics, or say like in the Ultimate Spider-Man show. This is kind of more of like an enhancer. It's not even as strong as Symbiote Spider-Man. Web of Shadows story was mid. Gameplay was the only satisfying aspect. And he kept it after the end of the game. Now, I feel like Peter might find a way to give it to Harry. Maybe. I feel like, I don't know, like, people are saying it's bonded to his white blood cells. He can't get it off, but I don't know, man. I feel like Harry might be Anti-Venom. That's the only way I could see why Harry was even being kept alive to begin with. I don't know.
Has been shown with many other examples throughout the game. With the exception of losing to Kraven, Miles has never been shown not holding his own throughout the game. Whether it be him saving the day more than Peter can, or him not getting folded by Venom. The way Miles is competently being betrayed is how Peter should also be betrayed. At this rate, I'd have to say the nerfing of
Web of Shadows you're talking about? Story could have been better, but the gameplay is good. I might have to replay Web of Shadows.
Peter is pretty much racially motivated, and that's coming from someone who isn't even white. It's just too much to be a coincidence.
Eddie Brock becomes Venom and... No, he doesn't. Because Venom's destroyed, right? Isn't the Venom symbiote destroyed? The only versions of the symbiote that's left is Carnage and then Anti-Venom. Didn't Peter wipe it out? He wiped it out, right? Or did I miss it? Did I miss something? I don't see how Eddie Brock could become Venom. Not to mention, Eddie isn't even confirmed in the universe. Was it in the leaks or some shit? I don't know.
Miles is even more powerful than Peter Parker from a core gameplay perspective. And then there's Mysterio. Miles is competently being betrayed is how Peter should also be betrayed. At this rate, I'd have to say the nerfing of Peter is pretty much racially motivated, and that's coming from someone who isn't even white. It's just too much to be a coincidence. Miles is even more powerful than Peter Parker from a core gameplay perspective. And then
Miles has more abilities than Peter does. Like, that one's not even hard to unravel. Like, he has the bioelectricity. A lot of people find Miles more fun to play than Peter. Even though Peter's also fun to play. Like, Peter has the gadgets and everything. Peter's the more, like, the smarter, super genius, tech-savvy one. So, all of the abilities that Miles has, Peter makes up for with his gadgets and stuff like that, and his experience. Miles has more abilities, but he kind of has to compensate because he's not as strong. He's not as smart as Peter, so he kind of has to use his ingenuity to figure out his situations. Peter can kind of just make a gadget and just call it a day. Miles has to use his extra abilities, and he has to use actual actual skill. Peter is still stronger regardless of Miles if Miles has powers. I kind of feel like they're roughly equal. Like, Peter has more experience. I wouldn't say he's stronger. Especially because in some iterations, Miles is stronger than Peter. That does not make Miles better. I'm not saying that. I'm saying base, like, he has more abilities. Like, yeah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. To me, Miles when free roaming and Peter for combat. Yeah, everybody has their preferences. Wouldn't it be cool if we get Peter as Spider-Man, Miles as Spider-Man, and Harry as Agent Anti-Venom? I remember in King in Black, actually. Hang on. There was a version of he was so cool. It was was it Flash? Yeah, it was Flash Thompson. Seeing that in King in Black, have y'all read King in Black? Seeing Flash as Agent Anti-Venom was so cool. I was like, I want to see more of that. Especially considering, like, Flash used to be a fucking bully and how he looked up to Spider-Man, and now Flash Thompson is his own. It's like, oh my god. Flash Thompson in the comics is such a G. Like, I wish we could see more of him, man. Oh, fuck. Flash Thompson is a really well-developed character in the comics. Unlike in the MCU, where he's just a joke. And then in the Raimi films, he was kind of just more of like the classic Flash Thompson. And I don't even think Flash was Agent Venom at that point. Was he in the comics? When did Flash become Agent Venom? Because I do know he was Agent Venom in the Ultimate Spider-Man show. When did it debut though? Oh, 2011. Yeah. Yeah. Way after the Raimi films came out. But I would love to see a Flash Thompson Agent Venom.
That's coming from someone. At this rate, I'd have to say the nerfing of
But
Peter
showcase him as a bully first so that we can see the character development.
is pretty much racially motivated, and that's coming from someone who isn't even white. It's just too much to be a coincidence. Miles is even more powerful than Peter Parker from a core gameplay perspective. And then there's Mysterio with his various missions in a bunch of challenge rooms. And you could only play them as Miles for some reason. Not that it would matter because Miles was also better via the fact that he would clear the rooms faster, so therefore you'd want to play as him over Peter even if you had the choice. I don't know, man, it seems pretty...
Yeah, I also agree that Mysterio shouldn't have been the only one that got like his own like side missions. We should have seen more, like had more quest lines and stuff to do as both Peter and Miles. Like that's like the main issue with Insomniac's Spider-Man series is that, or really Spider-Man 2, is that it needs replayability. And New Game Plus was supposed to fix that, but they took forever to release it. We need more replayable missions. The fact that there are 2 Spider-Men and there's no multiplayer, like, how cool would it, how cool would it be if you saw me and Kill playing the game, and I would be Miles, he'd be Peter, we'd be swinging around the city. That would have been that was such a missed opportunity. And they could have had it to where like we had like a shared map of New York, and one person on their console playing as Peter, one person playing as Miles, and y'all could just go around stopping crimes and doing all those side missions and stuff like that. That would have been cool. Like, we should have gotten 2 Spider-Men and no multiplayer. Come on, Insomniac. Y'all tweaking. Game was still cool. There was just like a lot of missed opportunities. Flash does need to be adapted more. Mysterio is one of those villains that shouldn't be redeemed. I disagree.
Pretty deliberate, doesn't it? The fact that he would clear the rooms faster, so therefore you'd
I actually like the fact that he was able to redeem some of his villains, actually.
To play as him over Peter.
Like Tombstone, that was pretty refreshing, I think. I honestly wanted co-op. Yeah, bro. Like, that's a big issue. Like 2 Spider-Men and no co-op.
Even if you had the choice. I don't know, man, it seems pretty deliberate, doesn't it? But beyond that, one can say it's sexually motivated, and by sexually motivated, I don't mean the slew of flags and geisha that doesn't belong in a game that a bunch of 8-year-olds will play, as I covered before. I mean, Rambo.
Dude. Like, I mean...
And by sexually
I never noticed this. Is it just me? Like, I never noticed this playing the game. I feel like this is something people had to look for. I don't know. I was swinging around. I'm still playing the game to this day, and I never noticed this until people on Twitter pointed it out. Maybe people noticed it right away. I never noticed this during my playthrough of the story. Never. Like, I don't know. And then the game mission, like,
motivated, I don't mean the slew of flags and geisha that doesn't belong in a game that a bunch of 8-year-olds will play, as a covered before.
And then the gay shit, it's like, it's an optional side mission that you don't have to play, bro. We've already went through this, G.
I mean, Rambo run and gun MJ.
Now, if they force you to play it, that'd be one thing, but it's optional, bro. You don't have to do it.
Who defeats hunters and symbiotes and breaks out of the symbiote on her own while Peter gets his ass kicked throughout everything that happens in the game. I don't know why MJ is a part of these fight scenes when Venom can just one-shot her or take her hostage, but whatever. Venom being defeated.
That's another thing. I like the first two MJ missions. Like, well, I think the best MJ mission was the one where we were going throughout the apartment and Peter was losing his mind. That mission was fucking awesome. And when it came to the first mission with MJ infiltrating Kraven's like domain or whatever, I thought it was cool. I thought it was alright. Like, I know people ran into glitches and bugs and everything because there was some soldiers freezing. I saw it on YouTube. I thought it was alright. The second mission was great. MJ should not have been there. Not for the symbiotes. That is one thing I will concede on. She should not have been there. Because for me it's equivalent to like Batman and imagine Batman and Superman fighting Darkseid and his minions, and then Lois Lane is just in there with a gun. Like, it just like it wouldn't make sense. Like, I could see what Brian Ennerhart was trying to do, but when it came to that third MJ mission, I feel like he got a little too excited. Right? It's kind of like what Taika Waititi did with like the Thor films. Like the first two Thor films were just kind of mid, and then Ragnarok happened. He put his comedy in there, and people were like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And then he went overboard with it with Love and Thunder. It's like, you got a little too excited. That's what I feel like what happened here. I like the concept of the first two MJ missions. Third one, Call of Duty, you got a little too excited, right? Again, it's not something that ruins the game or anything, but I could see why people would look at that and say, really? Like, Peter and Miles struggled against the symbiote soldiers and MJ's just out here one-shotting them with a taser? Like, bro, what? I could see that, right? I feel like this should have solely been like a Peter and Miles thing. MJ kind of finds some way to help away from Venom. That would have made more sense. But yeah. I can concede that.
2v1 win, or a 3v1 which somehow includes MJ. I know Venom is as powerful as Spider-Man, if not more, but it's a part of Spider-Man's character that he usually...
MJ's last mission was literally called Call of MJ Symbiote Warfare. Yeah, she was just, I'm like, wait, what? Like, yeah. But people act like all the MJ missions were terrible in Spider-Man 2. I don't think so. I think the first two were great. The third one was kind of like, meh. Like, did she really have to be there? Type of thing. I don't like MJ missions, period, but I agree the first two are fine. The last one is utter trash. Yeah.
Always finds a way. Sure, he had help when he was saved by Harry in Spider-Man 3, but Spider-Man 3...
Wait, what was he
not
saying?
More, but it's a part of Spider-Man's character that he usually always finds a way. Sure, he had...
Whether that be with help or without help. Let's complete that sentence. A lot of the times he does need help.
Help when he was saved by Harry in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, he would have killed... Venom would have killed Peter had Harry not intervened. Sandman would have killed Peter had Harry not intervened. I guess we all just magically but we want to pull certain scenes from Spider-Man 3 when it fits our argument. No. Let's be real.
Always finds a way. Sure, he had help.
Look, he was about to kill him. Harry had to come in and save him. I don't need to pull up Spider-Man 3 because he used the clip right here.
When he was saved by Harry in Spider-Man 3. But Spider-Man 3 wasn't treating Spidey like a punk in that movie, unlike this overrated symbiote story. Spider-Man has red suit wins in that movie, such as beating a version of Harry who is his proper character.
And Peter had wins in Spider-Man 2 in the game.
And then had Sandman somewhat on the ropes in their first battle and caused Sandman to not be successful in his robbery attempt.
But he still lost the fight. Like, dude, he still lost the fight though. And he needed the symbiote in Spider-Man 3 to even keep up with Sandman. And he pretty much killed him. We can pull it up again. I'm just doing this to disprove. Oh, we'll go to him in a minute, actually. But let's go to it. Where is it? Peter and... Wait, where is it? Harry saves Peter. Let's go to it, actually, right now. I've watched these scenes so many times, it's crazy. I actually didn't think Spider-Man 3 was that bad. I know people hated it at the time. I thought it was a really good movie at the time. I had no idea people hated this movie. Like, I don't get why people say this movie's trash. Probably because of Venom. Venom was weird in this one, but my point still stands. Look! Peter is right there, pinned down. Peter always finds a way, though, right? You see it? Anyone in chat? It's right here. Fork P. Oh, wait, he's banned because he was being an idiot. Anyone in chat? It's right here. Look. Harry saved him. If Harry hadn't saved him, Peter would have died. Why is it okay in Spider-Man 3, but it's not okay in Marvel Spider-Man 2? Or any other movie or show or whatnot? He would have killed Harry, or Venom would have killed Peter, had Harry not came in and saved him. Where y'all at? It's right here. It's right there. Let's go to Venom. Let's go to Venom. Look, it's right here. Let's go to it. Sorry my voice is breaking, y'all.
It makes me happy.
About to kill him. Harry intervened. It's really that simple. All right, Acceleration. You have a good one. But I think I've said all I needed to say. Let's move on to this one. Let's move on to this one. Since Peter always finds a way on his own. Like, bro. Alright. Spider-Man 2. Wait. Where did I find this one? How did I find... I don't know. I think this was just some random one I found. Spider-Man 2 is better without wokeism. Like, what the fuck?
Hey everyone, welcome to the...
Wait, hang on.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Comic Center. And today,
Wait,
I bring you another video of... on how feminism and woke propaganda is being shoved down our throats in the Spider-Man 2 game. So, before, going deep into the video, let me share a couple of things.
I'm straight, bro. Where did I find it? No offense, bro, but I don't think this type of content is in your wheelhouse, homie. Nah, I don't think this type of content is in your wheelhouse.
Right. First of all, if you are one of those guys who think that feminism and woke propaganda, all of this is providing any real benefit to anyone, providing any real benefit to anyone in society.
I can't, bro. Oh my god. Why are there so many woke propaganda in my game? Why are there so many black people in my game? Guys, can you guys tell me? Why are there so many black people? I know I'm not. High C, you're supposed to be one of the good guys. High C, don't do it. You're supposed to be a good man. You're supposed to be a good man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, almost had my symbiote Spider-Man moment there. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
Right. Please, don't watch this video. Don't like it. Don't comment. Don't share. Don't subscribe. And just don't watch this video. Right. Now, second of all, now I am not against any of this, promoting women or promoting even, this, any of this, promoting women.
Listen, I'm not trying to mock the dude, but I respect for all my Indian viewers. Listen, for all my Indian, this is no diss. I love all my Indian. I have Indian friends. This is no disrespect. This is no disrespect.
This, promoting women or promoting even, this.
Nigga, finish your sentences.
Say anything, too offensive, but I'm not against the way they're promoting anyone, right? For whosoever they are.
Oh my god, man. Why are they pushing Miles so hard in this game? Miles isn't Spider-Man.
What I am against and I don't like is when the way they do it is not
the way they do it is
promoting actually genuinely strong people, independent women, but
why is there so many independent women? Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna stop.
What they do
I'm gonna
is
stop.
they,
I'm gonna stop.
show that a
We
character
gonna let him speak his mind. We gonna let him speak his criticism.
is
I'm done.
is basically a wannabe, right? Like this, they did this in Black Panther, right? Black Panther 1, I love the movie.
Black Panther.
Right? I like the movie. Okay, and personally, I liked the Black Panther from Civil War better. Then I like the Black Panther from the Civil War better.
Wait,
And,
what? Wait, what does he say?
Then I like the Black Panther from Civil War better. Then I like the Black Panther from the Civil War better.
I like Black Panther from Civil War better than I like Black Panther from Civil War better. I think what you're trying to say is I like Black Panther from Civil War. Let's repair his script. Okay? I think what you're trying to say is you like Black Panther from Civil War. That's cool. I don't know. I'm scratching my head. I don't know what that has to do with Spider-Man 2, but you spit your facts, homie. Spit your facts.
And personally, I liked the Black Panther from Civil War better. Then I liked the Black Panther from the Civil War better than the movies one. Now, the reason behind that is that they, after Chadwick's death, they,
What?
he was a great guy. He did.
Wait! What does this have to do with Spider-Man 2, bro? What? I like Black Panther. I don't like Miles Morales Panther. I don't. What? I don't like the woke propaganda Spider-Man. Yo, I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying right now.
Big job.
It's the movies one. The movies one. Okay, Black Panther. The movies. Okay. Yes. Civil War. Yes. Civil War.
What they did is that they made Shuri the new Black Panther. Right? They made Shuri the new Black Panther. It was an experiment that they did basically to test how it performs, and it went major into the toilet. Ironheart was like, a big flop, and so was this female Black Panther. But why is this the case? Because there will be, you're
Ah,
not
what?
promoting strong independent women here. You're just promoting wannabes here. Okay, there will never be another
How is Miles Morales a wannabe, man?
Iron Man or Captain America or Thor like we saw in the MCU. There will never be another character like that. And what they are doing is just
Oh, all right, we're
promoting
done.
wannabes.
We're done because we're gonna be laughing at this too forever. I think we're finished. Hey yo, y'all wanna keep going or are we done? He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's saying. Y'all should we keep going or y'all wanna just move on? Cause we got one more video. y'all want to keep going or should we move on? I think let's just move on. Yeah, this Comic Center. I don't think this type of content is for you. And somehow 2 people still like that and found that entertaining. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, Killolicious, we found Spider-Man exclusive. We found Spider-Man exclusive. DVS exclusives cousin. Alright, let's finish this shit. Like the stream, nigga. Like the stream. This is why Spider-Man 2 PS5 was so woke. Okay. I guess. I need Subway Surfer gameplay while listening to this. Jesus. Mix and match with the $30. Yo, what the fuck? Appreciate that, my boy. Hi, I've been some of your streams defending. Yo, let's give a round of applause to Mix and Match. Jesus, with the 30 bomb. Hey, I've been some of your streams defending Miles while I was working tonight. You did a great job calling out people who say he isn't worthy to be Spider-Man. They are insane. Keep up the good work. Miles is Spider-Man. Appreciate that, my G. Thank you for the $30. I appreciate it. And yes, sir. You already know. Flaming Miles haters, flaming the Spider-Man 2 haters. You already know. Appreciate that, my guy. Again, if y'all want to donate, feel free. If not, save your money for the Venom game or the Spider-Man 2 DLC. Yeah. Or actually, no. Save it for the Wolverine game. Save it for the Wolverine game.
This whole thing has you written.
I also know Madam Web's coming out. Madam Web's about to come out. Shit, you could donate me $10, or you could save that $10 to go see Madam Web. We're all gonna suffer through that trash ass movie when it comes out.
over it.
All right, last one. This is why Spider-Man 2 PS5 was so woke. Comics made. Okay. All right.
I've always
Again, appreciate it. Y'all be sure to like the stream.
known you're a special guy, and I'm lucky you're my special guy. I love you, Lucas. Will you?
Oh my God, Jesus.
Oh God, why didn't anybody tell me?
G'day, and welcome to Comics, mate. Your mates in comics from the land
fuck. Another Avatar.
down
What is
under.
it with
I'm
these avatars, bro?
Dean James, and today I have the answer to a question many of us in the nerd culture have been wondering. Why was Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 so cringe-inducingly woke when the first one was basically perfect? I was recently mobbed by cancel pigs on one of my shorts, and it was honestly quite amusing. A constant stream of woke losers crying in my comments, calling me a bigot, a Nazi, a racist, and more. And you know what? I feel reinvigorated because of it. I've been reminded why the comic book industry...
You feel reinvigorated being called racist. I've never heard that one before. I've never heard that one before. What'd you just say?
more. And you know what? I feel reinvigorated in my comments, calling me a bigot, a Nazi, a racist, and more. And you know what? I feel reinvigorated because of it.
You feel reinvigorated being called a bigot and a racist. These people are gone, bro. I don't tell you.
But I've been reminded why the comic book
This
industry
man
is in the
said
state-
he was reinvigorated. Oh my God, being called racist makes me stronger. I'm just
that
kidding.
it is. I was given a first-hand look into the eyes of the
This
gay
man going, being called racist makes this dude go Super Saiyan, bro.
kaiju itself and saw it for what it was. I was given a first-hand look into the eyes of the gay kaiju itself and saw it for what it was. A collection
Jesus.
of weak-ass bitches who hate themselves and, more importantly, their fathers. And just like said fathers, I was not impressed.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
So I'm doubling down. We, the actual fans, will not let you freaks destroy the industry anymore. 2024 is the year that woke dies, and I'll be there pissing on its grave when it does.
Yeah, how do you like how this sounds, huh? Try cleaning up this mess while you burn in hell!
According to Bleeding Fool, here's who's responsible for making the Spider-Man 2 game so woke. A writer at The Federalist reveals that a video game consulting firm called Sweet Baby Inc. made sure to inject plenty of leftist
Being called racist gave bro a Zenkai boost. Bro, being called racist gave him Super Saiyan God. Oh my goodness. But this man said called him a Zenkai boost. Can I get an invite to the Discord? Oh yeah, sure, actually. Hang on. Yeah, I can invite you to the Discord. We do gotta hurry up and finish this stream though. There you go, homie. You can join the Discord.
who's responsible for making the Spider-Man
Jesus
Burn in hell.
Christ.
on its grave when it does.
Yeah, how do you like how this sounds, huh? Try cleaning up this mess while you burn in hell!
According to Bleeding Fool, here's who's responsible for making the Spider-Man 2 game so woke. A writer at The Federalist reveals that a video game consulting firm called Sweet Baby Inc. made sure to inject plenty of leftist ideologies into several video
What
games.
is this Sweet Baby Inc. that I keep hearing about? I keep hearing that a lot. Some Sweet Baby Inc. But what is that? Is that like, I don't know. I know it's like some sort of like gaming company, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Games, including a sequel to one of the Spider-Man games on the market. Sweet Baby Inc. describes itself as a narrative development and consultation studio whose goal is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video game industry. The term diversifying is just modern-day newspeak for tokenism. They mean diversity in skin color, not ideas. It's blatant racism is what I'm telling you. The company seeks to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. The leftist buzzwords in the company's manifesto raise
I don't even know what he's waffling about.
red flags. But looking at the games included in Sweet Baby Inc.'s consultation portfolio makes it clear how deep the woke rot goes. Sweet Baby Inc. proudly displays games produced by some of the biggest studios in the business on its website, including God of War Ragnarok, Alan Wake.
That was a good game. I'm confused.
By some of the biggest studios in the business on its website, including God of War Ragnarok.
That was a good game.
Alan Wake 2.
That was a great game. Alan Wake 2 was I know they had like a black woman at the center of it, and you had all the idiots crying woke. I was like, wait till the game came out. Game came out. Happened to be a pretty great game, actually.
Affectionately known as Alan Woke, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Notably,
and then Spider-Man 2, I mean,
Alan
that
Wake
one's just
2,
like,
affectionately known as Alan Woke, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2. No,
like all of the shit they call woke, I didn't even notice it. Like the pride flags, I didn't notice that. Haley is just a black deaf girl that exists. Sweet Baby Inc. is the company responsible for writing the Suicide Squad's game story? Really? Oh, shit. So, if that's the case, they gotta go. If that's the case, if they're the ones that wrote, really? Wait, actually? Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby is trash. They ruined Spider-Man 2. Not really. They ruined God of War and turned Kratos into a big pussy. Not really. The cancer behind Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 was a good game, though. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, cancer? Alan Wake 2 was a good game. From everyone who played it, they said it was amazing. I mean, I tried to get into it. I couldn't understand it for the life of me. But everyone who played it loved it. And then Spider-Man 2, that wasn't either. But if they did the Suicide Squad, Suicide Squad was fucking terrible. Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultations. Okay, so they do help with the stories. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video games industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. I mean, I would say as long as they do, I don't see this as a bad thing as long as they prioritize the actual storytelling over the need for representation, even if it means sacrificing the story. That I'm not okay with. But yeah, if they did Suicide Squad, yeah, that was because Suicide Squad was an L. They single-handedly destroyed the Arkham franchise. Well, that wasn't Sweet Baby Inc. though. I know they got involved in it later in its development, but Rocksteady was already doing the story like way before Sweet Baby Inc. got involved in it. So I doubt that, but maybe. I don't know. I could be reading it completely wrong. But from all the shit I saw, Rocksteady was already doing Suicide Squad. But if Sweet Baby Inc. came in and messed it up even more than it already was, then shit. I don't know what to tell you.
Notably, the games Sweet Baby Inc. consulted on are sequels to critically acclaimed initial entries. A tactic used by the radical left in its quest for total domination is to take a cherished cultural property, kill the core of what made it so beloved in the first place, and then wear the corpse like a skin suit. And even when the games sell well, like in Spider-Man 2, the leftist...
Because you gotta look at it like this. If Sweet Baby Inc. weren't involved, you'd still be killing the Justice League, right? Regardless if Sweet Baby Inc. was involved or not. Now, I don't know if that would have changed the way Rocksteady did it, but it was already confirmed they were already doing that. So, yeah.
Propaganda inserted by Sweet Baby Inc. is...
But I don't think we really need a company to make gaming safer, though. And I don't know. I don't see what the need for their existence is, because gaming never really had a need to be safer. It's one of those things where I don't mind it. I don't love it. I don't hate it, essentially.
Oddly unpopular with players.
It's just okay as long as they don't ruin the storytelling to prioritize diversities.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
So basically, this idiot is literally saying that he's proud to be a white supremacist in Spidey fan clothing. Thank God for you high CHD exposing and roasting toxic morons like him. That's true. Either way, you would have to kill the Justice League. Exactly. That's the way, because the way you got to look at it is like, I know it's easy to blame Sweet Baby Inc. and stuff like that, but you got to keep in mind, had Sweet Baby not been involved, you'd still be killing the Justice League. Sweet Baby Inc. was probably involved. Like, they probably just kind of helped with it in a sense, but it was still all Rocksteady. Again, I could be reading it completely wrong. You can feel free to correct me, but that's how I see it.
Spider-Man 2, though it sold well on brand recognition alone, is a smorgasbord of identity politics. Butchered woke Spanish is sprinkled throughout. Every street corner of the map features swarms of LGBT pride flags, and one mission has Spider-Man set up a gay date. Is it too much to ask to just sling webs?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Okay, I think he's just waffling at this
Yes!
point.
Yes!
If Mary Jane Watson has no role in this game, that'll certainly make clear what this propaganda outfit really thinks of her by extension, to say nothing of the spider marriage itself. For now, what's highlighted
Okay,
here
this
makes
dude's just fucking waffling. Like, what is he talking about?
thing of the spider marriage itself. For now, what's highlighted here makes clear that if it's better not to finance comic movies anymore, then obviously all realists must boycott these video games as well. And the writer does point out that if you know that Sweet Baby Inc. has any involvement in these game projects, then you must choose to boycott it. But let's not forget that Marvel's marketing division...
So, anything that has Sweet Baby Ink in it, you have to boycott it? I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, because like I said, Alan Wake 2 was pretty good. Gotta say, though, Batman should have been in Wonder Woman's place taking on the Justice League. Yeah, especially since it's his franchise, yeah. Batman should have been the one helping the Justice League. I don't know why. Like, I'm not even against Wonder Woman doing it, but it's Batman's franchise, so it would make sense that Batman is the one helping the Suicide Squad. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, especially with all his kids. And then there was something weird about Harley killing Batman, because if you watch that scene, like, Harley had some sort of, like, weird animosity towards him. Like for no reason, too. Like, she had called him a jerk-off. She was saying stuff like jerk-off, and she was kind of lecturing him, saying, like, yeah, you beat up criminals and just leave emotional trauma. I'm like, this isn't really something Harley would... It doesn't really sound like something Harley would say. I don't know. There was something weird about it going on. They're both at fault in my book. That's fine. I'm saying regardless of whether Sweet Baby Inc. was involved, I think we still would have had the same result. But since they were involved, it's safe to say, yeah. But Rocksteady was still the one running the show for the most part. Harley killing Batman felt malicious. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Like, the writers hated Batman and felt happy to see him suffer. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, like all of the stuff that Harley was saying while she was like about to kill Batman, like it didn't make sense, because it didn't seem like it was Harley talking. It seemed like it was people who hated Batman talking, which I don't know what that was about, but if Sweet Baby Inc. was involved in that, they gotta go. But this is he's just waffling about shit.
To shoulder the blame for allowing propagandists to turn their products into leftist political advocacy arms, and if they're allowing this, DC's bound to be doing the same. To leftist political advocacy arms.
Oh my god. Y'all remember New Warriors? Oh my god, that shit was fucking terrible. Who remembers New Warriors when that came out? Oh, fuck. That was not making it at all. Children of the Atom, I've never seen. I know New Snowflake and Safe Space. Hell nah. I remember that when it came out. Wait, what? What the fuck? What's he talking about?
There was a time when video games like these did prove to be fun escapism, but today, even what came about in the 1990s no longer excites me. Because when the Zygote's destroyed, it drains all of the fun out of the merchandise by extension. I've had a lot of fun making this video. Is anyone still here? I should probably take a moment to mention that I have no hate for anyone who happens to be gay. Good for you, bro. You suck that dick, just not mine. I probably have some gay subscribers, and I even have a couple of gay friends who will be getting married soon. I'm going to buy them matching cock rings. What I do have a problem with is the gay activists who, for the most part, aren't even gay. They're just using gay people as a human shield for their divisive political propaganda. And on top of that, they're using it as a way to infiltrate and destroy
There are some people that do that, yeah.
My favorite pop culture characters. I've mentioned before in a few of my videos that I believe wokeness, which is a far-left political ideology that has driven its believers insane, is destroying comics.
I don't know what he's waffling about.
Even some movies.
This dude just sounds crazy. Like, this is what happens when you're on the internet for like so long. This is shit like this is why I take breaks off the internet. Because when you don't take breaks off the internet and you consume so much like confirmation media and stuff like this, you become that. That's why I took a break. I just came back to YouTube. You become this shit. If the more you consume all of this weird ass, like, fuck. Like, and then and then this man saying, I have no hate against gay people, and then just say a whole bunch of like slurs and shit in this video. Yeah. Who's believing that? We're done. Sweet Baby Inc. Yeah, we're done. I think I've already said what I need to say. We're finished here. I still can't get over that Indian dude. Oh my god, the way they did the Black Panther in the movie Black Panther. I can't get over it, man. But we're done. If you haven't seen my latest video about Miles Morales, be sure to check that shit out. Next video is probably gonna be Madam Web. I also know Ultimate Spider-Man drops tomorrow too, so we'll probably review that. Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. This was a wild ass stream. This was a wild ass fucking stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you like what you see, hit like. Any newbies here, subscribe if you haven't already. These niggas are just fucking crazy, bro. These niggas are hella fucking insane. Gonna get the matching cock rings. Yeah. So these people are just off the deep end. When you doing V5, I do it like, I kind of do this on like, not weekly, but more of like a bi-weekly basis. Because this isn't the only type of content I do. Like, I roast people who hate Miles Morales. I also do that. Gameplay throughs. It's mainly commentary. But I just like roasting them. I like roasting the haters. But yeah, stick around, nigga. You'll when V5 drops, you'll see it. You'll see it if you stick around. But yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Ultimate Spider-Man drops next week. I thought it was it's the 10th of every month, right? I commentated. Marvin, don't spam, bro. Don't spam. Commented on your Miles video? Maybe. I think I might have. I don't know. I lose my brain cells hearing these people. I'm gonna go watch Return of the Joker. I'm about to go watch Solo Leveling, nigga. Expect a review of that anime, by the way, like I said, because Solo Leveling is fucking awesome. I hope you're late, but this stream, you gotta rewatch the stream. You have to rewatch the stream, bro. This shit was fucking crazy. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the shit. I'm about to get up out of here. Where's the type beat that I can use? And yeah, where's my streaming music? Hold up. Which one should I use? I think I'll use this one. Yeah, I'll use that one. I'll use that one. Oh yeah, Twitch. If y'all want to follow that, follow my Twitch. It's right here. 24 followers. Maybe help me get up to 50, nigga. Maybe help me get up to 50 Twitch followers. Discord. I think I dropped the Discord. I'll drop my Discord actually again if I haven't already. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Be sure to leave a like on your way out. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I will catch y'all in the next one. Woo! Yeah. Peace.
Thank you.